Middle of July here. We have a special project that we're going to be talking today, a great partnership between Watermark Books and Cafe and the Wichita Police Department and the Community Foundation. So today I've invited Courtney Bankston from the Community Foundation and Sarah Bagby from Watermark Books and Cafe to come up and talk a little bit about this partnership that we have between the Wichita Police Department and the community to help build bridges and help improve literacy. So it's a great project. It's been several months in the works, and we're proud and happy to announce this today. So if I could have Courtney Bankston's going to come up and talk a little bit about the Community Foundation and how they're involved in this project, and maybe why Watermark Books and Cafe was selected to help out in this project. All right, thank you.
Again, as Officer Davidson said, my name is Courtney Bankston. I'm with the Wichita Community Foundation, and we are happy to be part of this partnership today. We announced a couple of months ago our Impact Literacy Initiative, and what this is hope of us helping elevate reading to children and starting a conversation between children and their parents about the importance of what reading and literacy can do in their lives, which we hope will ultimately lead to a better workforce in our community. So we invested $160,000 in this project, and we selected 3 partners that we approached, and one of those partners was Watermark Books and Cafe. And we said, what is your idea to best increase the conversation about literacy in our community? And Sarah Bagby and her team came back with a wonderful partnership that was beyond our expectations of working with the police department. And she'll tell you more about kind of the structure of it and how they plan to get people in the community involved. But our hope again is to elevate the conversation, and we're really excited about the potential for this project for multiple fronts, including bringing in a partner that we didn't even expect to happen. Watermark Books and Cafe is a great advocate for literacy in our community, which is why we approached them as one of our 3 partners. And so we're really looking forward to the project, and I know Sarah will give you the details on what that is, but we're happy to be the grantor of this project for the community. Thanks.
All right, thank you. Now I'm going to have Sarah Bagby come up and talk a little bit about Watermark Books and Cafe and the partnership that we've developed with the Wichita Police Department, and a little bit more about the project that they have developed in working with us. So Sarah, if you'd come on up.
Thank you, Officer Davidson, and I can't thank the Community Foundation enough for approaching us about this grant. We jumped right on it and put together a proposal to work in partnership with the Wichita Police Department to give a platform for a conversation about books. So our objective here is twofold. One, to increase the conversation between community and the police departments that serve them, and also to distribute books in a way by the police officers to families on a neutral ground that could maybe possibly start a conversation that begins with, what have you read lately? So we're very excited to, as you know, books are catalysts for conversation. We want to connect the community members with the police department, and we have all heard stories of books changing lives. Books are shared, they're cherished, they're banned, they're appreciated, they're shared. So, but when a book is read, loved, and discussed, there's a certain bridge that's built between the reader and the other reader, and they connect together, and that is our objective here. We have, it launches today. We have sent out a postcard to the community, and this is Building Bridges, and what happens is families will receive this card. They can contact Watermark Books and Cafe to sign up, and then we will connect the families with the police officers. We have blanketed the city equally throughout, so that the community officers will then work with their communities to get the books delivered. We'll have discussion questions and copies for the officers, and then we'll have a community gathering after several weeks after the drop of the books. So and we expect to do that 3 times throughout this year. So we don't want to just do it once. We really do want to create a conversation and a relationship between the books, the police, and the citizens. So with that, I would welcome questions. Okay, and we based our selection first on entertainment value, because it's so important to just get everybody engaged. This isn't going to be a test, it's not a school. And then we wanted to have great stories that are easy to relate to, that have been tested by readers over and over, and for the discussion points that come about, and for the quality of writing. And so what I want to say is that we want the books to go down like a good mystery, when you're just completely engaged, but then underneath all that, you're really getting some more information to think about, to ponder, to maybe talk about. So that was our objective. One for babies is More, 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 Said the Baby. And this is a book that is about 3 toddlers, who one's called Little Bird, one is Little Pumpkin, and they are babies, and the whole experience is they have an interaction with a grandparent or another family member, and then at the end, as all kids do, they say more, 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 very validating to a toddler. Okay, the Twin Towers Falling by Jewel Parker Rhodes is a wonderful book that is for about 5th grade. It's a 5th grade class is giving an assignment to talk about what happened when the Twin Towers fell. And one young girl's father gets very emotional about the situation and this coming up, and her daughter asking questions. So it's about a working through and a processing of this thing that happened, what it is to be American, what it is to conquer adversity and live through something like that, and then be able to come to terms with it. A Wrinkle in Time is a classic. It's been out for 50 years. It's for a little bit older. It is a story of love and friendship, and then also mystery and conquering evil. It's for anybody who hasn't read it, it's a wonderful classic. Most people want to go back, and we're selling the 50th anniversary copy really well. Roll of Thunder, Hear My Cry is by Mildred R. Taylor. It's set in the South. It's about a family who owns some land. They're an African-American family. They are it just explores the idea of ownership and property and how that can define a life and a lifestyle. It sounds so heavy, but it's a wonderful narrative about 3 kids, basically, in this family. One Crazy Summer by Rita Williams Garcia is a fantastic book about 3 young children who go on this adventure to find their mother who's abandoned them. And she's in Oakland, California, and they get on this plane trip, and it starts on the plane, and it's just a funny, fun book about 3 kids trying to find their mother and having this adventure at the same time. I mean, it sounds light, it is light, but it's also a good story about family and where you find your family and where you find home. Frog and Toad is our friends. These are great stories just about friendship. They're charming, they're just about friendships, the things that happen when you're like in kindergarten and 1st grade. And these have been out for years and years and years, and they stand the test of time, and every kid loves them, every teacher loves them, every parent will love these books. And then Are You My Mother? We thought we needed to bring in a P.D. Eastman book. This is about the little bird that just goes around and tries to find his mother, and he asks the tow truck, and he asks the ship on the water. And so this is just one of those classic rhythmic books that you can have a child sit in your lap and you can read to them over and over. So those are some of the selections, and that's the project.
Yeah. I can say that we were really pleased when Sarah reached out to us as a police department to partner in this. I know my dad is an avid reader. Here, yeah, stay up here. My dad is an avid reader, but when we read the same things, we really connect. We're really able to discuss what exactly how that book meant to us. Every book is different, a little bit different to somebody, and how they interpret it and how they read it. So it's a great conversation piece, not only for families and amongst adults and children, or just amongst adults themselves or children themselves. The books are going to be reaching all age groups, so that it reaches everybody in the particular family. But it's also a great opportunity for the police department in our aspect as far as building partnerships, because, unfortunately, most of the time police contact is during a crisis. People are calling 911, officers are responding to emergencies. There's something that is, a crisis has happened, a serious accident, something is, and that's most of our interactions with the community. But this is an opportunity, like it said, to build bridges through books, for us to build a bridge with our community in connecting through these books and connecting with reading these books. So if you get a postcard, like this in the mail today, call Watermark Books and sign up for this program. The books will be provided for free to them through the Community Foundation grant. That, again, we appreciate the Community Foundation. The books will be provided to the family for free. They'll also be provided to the police officer for free that's going to deliver the books to the family. The officers will have time to read these books, be engaged in these books, and start a relationship and communication a little bit about these books as well at the community events that will be coming up in the next several weeks that we'll have. So make sure that you get one of these postcards, sign up. It's a great opportunity to partner not only with your family, but also with the police department.
Can you walk through the process so people get these postcards, walk through the process?
Okay, and then
Sure.
they contact the bookstore, and we have several questions to ask about the family, the number of children in the home, how interests, what ages they are, and then we'll select the books. We will take the names and deliver those to the officer, to Officer Davidson. He will disperse them according to the community officer in that region, and then they will spend there's some dates on here that I can give you this postcard, but then the officers will deliver the books over a period of about a week, and so and then we'll follow within that book. There will be information about the book, about maybe some discussion questions, and then also about the community event that where we can all come together and talk about the book, have some snacks, and just get to know each other.
Can you tell us how many postcards were sent out and what's the goal of having a number of folks participate?
Well, we have a goal of hundreds, and the number sent out was based on we blanketed the city. We sent out 14,000 postcards.
When were they sent out, do you know?
They'll go out today.
You mentioned that you're going to do it like 3 different times, so will different families be targeted each time?
We'd like to target the same families because the idea is to keep this relationship alive and going. So, yeah, we want to extend this relationship over the year.
And this is just a sample of books that are available. There's going to be other books that are
Right,
available as
right.
well. They just brought a sample to speak about. So, any other questions? All right. Well, we're excited about this project. We appreciate, again, the Community Foundation and our partnership with Watermark Books and Cafe. So, and we'll be selecting officers that want to participate in this program, and they'll be the ones that will be given the books and then be able to deliver them to the family. So, we're looking forward to the impact and the community relationships we can build through this. All right. Thanks.